Hey out there! Welcome to a special LazyTown edition of What's Appenin with the Cosmiks. I am Commando Vick, your nice guy, and I'm here with Blue Shoes, the aerobics champ from Iceland, as if you didn't know.
Yes, and hi everyone. I just got back from Tasmania, checking in with my windmills and playing my games while listening to one of my favorite bands, ABBA, spelled with 2 B's in the middle and 2 A's on the outside.
It's really important to spell it that way. In that group with the 2 Goyles from Scandinavia and the tight...
Yes, they were a big hit in Iceland.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they were kind of like the original Hala and Sola with the pink hair, right?
Well, except one of them had white hair, strangely enough.
Yeah, white hair. Hey, you're a funny kid, Blue Shoes.
Oh, no, I'm not. By the way, they're the super windmills that no one's ever seen in the world. Windmills that no one's ever seen before. The biggest problem with windmills in Tasmania is shipping the electricity to the rest of the world, because you cannot ship electricity unless you have a nuclear submarine. So, the nearest place that we could ship the electricity to would be Australia.
So we're gonna get down to business, alright? This is the Stefan Karl Interviews Combo Show. As you may know, trying to catch Stefan Karl, aka Robbie Rotten, is like trying to catch an airplane while it's taking off. And strangely enough, that's exactly where Cosmik Laila got a chance to talk with him exclusively via phone while he was at the airport, presumably waiting for a flight to somewhere.
Yes, I found it very entertaining and interesting. I think that Stefan Karl was his funny, charming self in those interviews.
Alright, and now for the gone but not forgotten, rottenific Stefan Karl.
Stephenson.
Onward.
Yes.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
So, you have some time, don't you?
Well, sometime, yeah.
Yeah, no, not forever or anything.
No, I have some time.
Yeah.
It's almost dinner time in California, so.
Well, I only have a few questions. All right, well, here's the first one. How about, whose idea was it for you to wear spats with the Robbie Rotten character?
Well, I actually am not sure. Somewhere in the development of the character, someone must have added that without me knowing it. It was actually drawn, when I think about it, on the original character, which was much different from what Robbie then became. That's true. He was supposed to be a totally different character in the very beginning, but he was drawn with it. So yeah, that's where it came from.
In the song Master of Disguise, is it true that you are the original singer and Mounty Svavarsson wrote all the lyrics?
Yeah.
Yes?
I'm the original singer of all the songs.
Oh, yes.
Robbie. Who do you think was singing it?
Well, some people think Magnus is singing and he's not, Magnus.
No, Magnus can't sing.
Not at all?
Not to save his life. He can't even sing Happy Birthday.
Oh.
So you would recognize the song.
Well, that's a rotten thing to say. All right. Well,
yeah,
speaking.
The truth can be rotten. Yeah, I know.
Speaking of Magnus Skeving, when was it that you first met him, Magnus Skeving?
I met him in London, 1998.
Oh, really?
We were. I was at a party at the Icelandic concert home in London, where I stayed for a weekend, and we were in this party, and we were the only two sober guys at the party. But we were two most overactive guys at the party as well. So we were instantly drawn to each other. And we started to talk, and the day after, we were both on the same plane with Icelandair from London to Iceland. So Magnus was traveling in business class, I was traveling economy class.
Oh.
And Magnus ran to my seat and had a seat change with a woman who was sitting next to me and asked her to move herself to business class. And she sat next to me and started to talk about this LazyTown, which to me sounded like a crazy town at that time. And 2.5 hours. He described the whole concept that he had in his head and so forth, and asked me if I would be willing to play Robbie Rotten at the stage version.
I see. Glanny Glapper, yeah.
Glanny Glapper, that's right.
Can you reflect on some of your favorite movie villains of the past?
Well, I'm not that much of a movie man myself. I don't know. My favorite villain probably is Wile E. Coyote. He is to me. Robbie wants to be Wile E. Coyote. He's just like Robbie. He puts the traps and ends up in himself all the time. He keeps going still.
Yeah, I noticed that Robbie also has a little bit of Elvis in him. Elvis Presley.
Oh yeah. He's Elvis. This is how Elvis was reborn.
In the Crystal Caper episode, were the Texas coffee mugs issued to all of the cast and crew, or was it a specific prop?
It was a specific prop. And the joke was, actually, when we shot that scene, the joke that I made up was, I took a sip,
yeah,
and I spit it out, and I said, ooh, tastes like oil. But since the show was screened by Nickelodeon, that was, of course, cut out. But we received phone calls from the Bush administration
really?
Because there was election going on at that time. And so, yeah, they had an issue with this episode. It was not a big issue, but it was an issue. So it was taken out. It was, re-edited for Bush, yeah.
I can't believe that. I knew there was some, political undertones and stuff, but I didn't know that it was, like, direct involvement,
It was not even a political undertone. It was just a lousy joke. Apparently, no one could laugh at except me.
Well, I got the joke. I definitely got the joke. Yeah. Can you do the Robbie voice real quick?
The Robbie voice, yeah.
Yeah.
It's guy's time.
Very good. Yeah, and also
it's a little mix of Tom Jones in there sometimes.
I can hear that. It's true. Yeah. Actually, your voice doesn't sound too much different from the Robbie Rotten character, except without the extra.
Without the extra. Exactly.
Yeah.
Power that I have to put into it, yeah.
Do you think that LazyTown's popularity appeals to college students as well as preschoolers?
I think so. I mean, it's an interesting show. It's a foreign show. Absolutely. It's like old shows, It doesn't matter if it's SpongeBob or whatever it is. I've met people in their 50s and 60s that don't have children even, or grandchildren, and they're wearing T-shirts, from the show. And I asked, why? Why? We just love that show. I said, why? What is it that you love of it? We just think it's great, so I suppose, yeah. We didn't expect that to happen, but apparently much older kids are liking the show than we ever expected.
Your prospects in Hollywood seem very bright lately. Do you have any plans for future film acting and or voiceover projects?
Well, I haven't worked so far on anything like that. I'm working on producing myself. Yeah, there has been some offers to my interest just recently, and I'm just looking at it. And actually, not necessarily only movies, but theater as well. So, and I would love to work on Broadway, and that's always been my dream. I love theater much more than movie or television ever. So.
Yeah, I noticed you have a very big theater background.
Oh yes, I have, and I think that's more fascinating.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
So I'm looking at some theater offers as of right now, but as a foreigner, it's not very easy to entering the United States right now. Everybody are considered terrorists, and especially people that have a villain background like me.
The Robbie Rotten character kind of sticks,
Yeah, that's what I said to immigration when I came here first. I said, I'm a legal bad guy. I'm a bad guy, and yeah, I'm a bad guy. So.
Yeah, oh no, you're not such a bad guy. No. No. Okay, so when you're spending time off of acting and movie sets and theater, etc., what is daily life for Stefan Karl?
Oh, daily life for me is being with my family, of course. I have 3 wonderful little girls, 12, 6, and a newborn.
Oh yeah, I heard about the newborn. What's her name?
Julia.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty name.
So I'm spending time with them, of course, and then I'm producing. I have a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah, what are you producing? Or can you talk about that?
Well, I can talk about, I'm producing films.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. And so TV shows, and one of them is a cartoon series that I'm working on developing with a writer here in the States, which is based on Icelandic trolls. That's all I can say at this point. And then a film which is co-production, Europe, Scandinavia, and the United States. And so that's what I'm doing. And developing.
Oh, that's good. You sound very busy.
And I'm running organizations back home in Iceland.
Oh yeah, I heard about Rainbow Children. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running them, and we're going into a huge campaign in Icelandic media now.
Do you see the Robbie Rotten character as portraying a sex symbol image in America, similar to the way Spartacus appeals to the housewives?
Well, of course, much more than Spartacus.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. There's a lot of girls out there who don't think that.
Oh, no.
No, really, I'm serious.
More than Spartacus. No. I mean, it's funny. Wearing this spandex costume, very tight costume.
Yep.
I receive a lot of funny letters from women and actually men as well. There was a man from California, a monk, that wrote me a letter and asked me to come over for a tea and maybe a little more. So yeah, that's we've been aware of that. But there's a lot of disgusting things going on the internet, and it's strange to me that no one seems to be monitoring that. But yeah, a lot of disgusting things. Actually, one of the funniest things I've ever seen in this whole LazyTown craziness is LazyTown Mountain. It is a little video clip from YouTube, which is basically the theme from Brokeback Mountain, clip of Robbie and Spartacus. So there's a double meaning. It is so funny. I thought it was fantastic.
Well, okay.
That's a lot of, it's a crazy world.
Do you have time to read many books?
Not so many books, no. No, not so many. But why do you ask?
Well,
my favorite book?
Yeah, that's pretty much the question, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't read that much. But if I were to pick one, it would probably be To Kill a Mockingbird. I love very much. That was a good book. And then actually, one of my favorite books is actually Icelandic, from the Nobel Prize winner, Halldór Laxness.
Say that again. You broke off there.
Sorry, there's an airplane flying over my head. Icelandic author Halldór Laxness is his name. He wrote a book called Children of the Nature.
Children of the Nature?
Yeah, which is a fantastic book and tells the story of Hulda, which is actually my mom's name. Hulda, and he wrote that book when he was only, 14 or
wow.
16. It was published. And it's an unbelievable understanding of a young man of love, relationship, and, with people and nature. It's a beautiful book. I don't know if it exists in English, but that author, Halter Laxness, yeah, he was a Nobel Prize winner like 1960-something, 67, or even 69, I don't remember. So, yeah, but I like I say, I don't read that much. I really
Now, I've been checking into Moby Dick myself, by Herman Melville, yeah.
Was a little boy.
Yeah.
My father used to read that book to me because my father, he was a whale killer himself. Yeah, for 20 years.
What is your view on that? Whale killing stuff?
Well, I think it's a very good political step that Icelanders have made now that they're not going to kill whales. I think it's dated. I think we should be beyond that right now.
That's true, especially because there's a lot of evidence that, they're intelligent and everything,
Yeah, well, exactly. But I think what we have to work on if we're going to, stop whale killing is work on the Americans because no one in the world kills more whales than the Americans, like in Alaska.
That's true.
Next year, they're going to kill 5,000 animals.
Oh, boy, I know.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yes.
We did a mistake last year by killing 5 animals, I think. And, that was a mistake, I think. And it resulted in a very, very, highly political, negative discussion about Iceland,
Yeah,
I think we should be beyond that. Iceland is probably one of the most organic islands in the world right now. And we should stay that way. We should respect nature, stop sinking the island and building huge power plants that are sinking the island.
I totally agree with you, man.
Iceland is a very young country, very young. Let's not take on the whale thing. I mean, my father was working there. I went as a little boy, whaleboats out there, and I watched them killed, and, I smelled the blood and into the bullet hole of a 75-foot tall creature laying there, slapped on their tongue, and, I did it all when I was a little boy. Like 10 years old.
Wow.
No. Up to 8 years old. And we're beyond that. We are. I mean, no one is going to buy whale meat anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. And the Icelanders think that they're eating their fish or something. I was talking to one of my Icelandic friends, and they're saying, they're eating our fish, and we're a fishing industry, and so that's why they do it.
Well, I think that's a lousy excuse. I think Icelanders should just to admit to the fact that we, as a civilized country, should be beyond that barbarous, should be beyond that and move on, because no one is going to benefit from killing whales except for the man who maybe owns the whale-killing company, but not even him has managed to sell the whales he killed last year.
That's true, and you never know. There might be like some space aliens that come around in the future and that want to talk to the whales, and there won't be any left. So they start to, like in that Star Trek 4.
Let's hope the aliens won't land on Iceland. They will be killed.
Well, no, they'll just arrive and ionize your atmosphere and oceans until they hear a whale.
Well, you have to think about, it's too short since we were Vikings,
Yeah.
Just came out of the caves there.
Although the Vikings, they're pretty tough people.
But if Vikings would become live now, Icelanders could talk to them because the language is so close to them. So,
how close is your real personality to the personality of the roles you play, such as Robbie Rotten or others you wish to comment on?
Well, that depends. This question is brought up all the time.
I know. I'm asking about other roles too.
When you as an actor, are submitted to a role, it's not, like to play a serial killer. You're not submitted to that role because you are more likely to kill someone. An actor like me, I would say like Robbie, they're far, far away from me. I mean, I don't even eat candy. I hate candy.
Oh, you hate candy? Really?
I hate candy. I almost never watch television.
I see. What do
So
you?
that's all.
Well, what do you
Oh,
like?
what?
And if you don't like candy, what do you like then
Oh, I like
for a snack?
my wife's food. She makes a great food.
I see.
Organic food. I like vegetables and greens and stuff. So
Oh.
I'm kind of like a little sporticus with it, but I wouldn't say that though. I wouldn't go that far. I'm joking. No,
I know.
I just don't like candy.
No,
I eat all kinds of food.
Well, it's
I love
bad
good
for your
food.
teeth. Candy is bad for your teeth.
Yeah, and it's terrible for children's health, especially.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think, and there's one thing that is killing children and killing people and make them terribly sick, which is all the diet drinks and the aspartame. We lost a very good friend a few days ago from Iceland. He got a heart attack, like 39 years old. He was drinking Diet Coke like hell. And everybody say, I don't know, what happened? What happened to him? Well, the Diet Coke. Just look into the description of what's in it. That's what killed him. Sugar. All the kids are with ADD or ADHD, whatever it's all called, overactive, and with this and that, wrong with the Tourette syndrome and all that. It's all because of ingredients in the candy today. We should stop concentrating on people stop smoking. We should concentrate on stop killing the children with poisoned candy.
Yeah.
And now they even found the poison in the toys,
Oh, I know the Mattel thing. I know. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, well, Mattel, Surprise, whatever it is, it's just, I think it's everywhere. It's in everything.
Yeah, it is.
People
It is.
should look around and say no to everything that is not organic. When you go to a supermarket,
Go on.
no one finds it strange that all the tomatoes look the same, all the apples look the same.
Well, that's biological engineering.
Exactly. And when my wife first showed heirloom tomatoes to me, I looked at her and said, "What are you showing me this? Something is wrong with this." I thought something was wrong with it. I said, No, we can't eat that. That was actually because it's organic. That's how tomatoes should be. That's how they should look like. They're organic. And so this huge industry has taught people that if your hamburger doesn't look like the hamburger the person is eating next to you, then it's poisoned. So come to McDonald's.
Oh, yeah. I
And you
know.
will die in 2 months if you eat McDonald's.
Oh, I don't eat at McDonald's, I'll tell you that. Hey, I have a question.
I would rather die, yeah.
I have a question. This is a little bit of a touchy, I'm sure, subject, but I remember that you had a part as a voiceover as a Viking in Night at the Museum, and then you were listed at IMDb.com, the Internet Movie Database, and then you disappeared, and I don't know if that's because you weren't there. Were you cut, or what happened?
Well, actually, we were not cut. My name is on the credit list at the end of the movie as one of the voice actors. But I really don't know why. I mean, I haven't gone into Internet Movie Database for months, but probably sometimes what happens, I'm told, because I don't update Internet Movie Database myself, I'm told that sometimes you list something in there, and if it's not, correctly listed or something, it will fall out. But, I don't care. I don't care. It was a minor thing for half a day, walked in there, did some voiceover thing, and walked out. They needed Icelandic actors.
What are some of your favorite bands, and, what is your preference, jazz, rock, classical, or...
Well, I like jazz a lot. Yeah, jazz is my thing. I think, jazz trios are my favorite. And I've been listening to Wynton Marsalis a lot. Wynton Marsalis is I wouldn't say that he's my favorite, but he's definitely on top 50. Yeah, to name a band, I don't know. I like Elton John a lot. I think Elton John is great. He's one of the people I would love to meet. He, I don't know. I pretty much can listen to whatever, Rammstein even.
No.
I mean, it doesn't matter. The only thing that I'm not very keen on is opera. The only person, and this is a strange thing, having said that, one of my favorite singers of all time is Mr. Pavarotti, who just died. You know?
Yeah, that's very sad.
So, you know, that's how my taste for music is. You know?
Do you have any plans to work with Studman again?
Studman?
Studman?
No, it's not, no plans of working more with Studman. It was one great summer with Studman. You know, they've been around for 30 years. It was an honor to work with them. They are, you know, veterans. They're institution in Icelandic pop music. So, you know, standing next to Abe, who's the main singer, and Jacob, and those fantastic, you know, musicians, all of them, was just an honor and a great way to spend my extra time when I was shooting LazyTown in Iceland, you know.
Yeah.
Alone, without my family, waiting there. What to do tonight? Oh, I go and play with Stillman, you know. So it was great. I actually did write a song with him called Reykjavik. Yeah, I wrote that song with Jacob, the keyboard player. And it's actually to be found on the internet somewhere. It's called Reykjavik, Stillman and Stefan Karl. Yeah, you can go on tonelist.is.
Are you strictly a vegetarian or?
No.
No.
No. I'm not a grasshopper. No. I eat all kinds of stuff. I just try to, you know, I really try to read on the outside of the package.
Yeah.
So,
I
try
see.
to see what's in it. I do not offer my children any poison. No,
That's a good
my
idea.
number one rule. Like if you buy them a lollipop, it's just, you can as well, you know, give them acid.
Yeah, yeah, the kind
Instead
that
of
burns
milk.
through tables,
Yeah, exactly.
not the
Yeah,
woo
people
kind.
go slowly, you know.
Yeah.
By the age of 50, they will have all kinds of problems developing within them, which will kill them pretty soon, you know.
Sure.
It's the same thing to me. So people, you know, should definitely look into that. What are we feeding our children with? You would never give your child a to eat, but you would still buy them McDonald's with Diet Coke. I'm not saying it's the same thing.
I know. I know
But
what you
it's,
mean.
you know, what are we offering children? You know?
I know. They put stuff, they actually put a chemical in, like, the stuff that they call health food that makes people want to eat more, so they just end up getting, you know, obese and unhealthy anyway, you know? Yeah. Do you do any painting, like canvases or anything like that?
Painting? No. I play
No?
piano, accordion,
Oh, yeah.
drums.
Drums,
you know.
yeah?
Yeah, well, you know, not at home.
No.
But I play piano and accordion, and I play to my children sometimes, and sometimes they play to me. So you know,
that's
we
cool.
have a piano that we can play with. And relaxing, it's like a meditation to me.
Yeah, you know.
Down,
Yeah.
you know.
Stingy's car is sunshine yellow. What is your favorite car color?
Purple. Of course.
So that's Robbie's favorite car color, too.
Exactly. Absolutely. Purple is a favorite car color. I had a purple car once, a Jeep Toyota Foreigner. Yeah.
Did you have any favorite episodes from the second season of LazyTown?
Well, actually, I have only seen one episode.
Oh, really? I've only seen two.
I've only seen one coming from the pipeline, but I've seen bits and pieces from all of them. Well, I will have to say that the one I saw is my favorite, which is called School Scam. That's where Robbie plays a very, very old teacher, gray-haired teacher, teaching them bad behavior. And also the circus episode, I've seen bits and pieces from that. That looks good. And
What about Rock and Robbie, the Elvis episode?
Yeah, Rock and Robbie was fun to do, yeah. We shot a lot of scenes with me that are not in there. A lot of extra stuff was not in there, which I thought was pretty funny. At least I was sweating a lot when we were shooting that.
I don't see how I can see those scenes because they don't allow extra stuff on children's DVDs, you know, extra features.
Oh.
That sucks.
I'm glad.
Oh,
I hate all this making of thing, you know.
You're glad.
Yeah, I'm glad, you know. They should just show the final result. That's what I want.
Well, that's true, I suppose. All right, very nice.
Absolutely.
Very nice meeting you. Very nice talking to you.
You too. Thank
Yeah.
you very much. Hello?
Hello, this is Laila. Hi.
Yeah, hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm fine. How are you?
Very good.
Well, so do you have some time for the part 2 interview that we discussed last week?
Yeah, well, I have bad news.
Oh, you do?
I don't work for LazyTown anymore.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
I quit it.
what? Why?
Yeah, well, just keep on with my life, do something different. That's the end of the road for me.
I see. Well, what happened? I mean, there was so much.
Nothing happened. Just, that's the,
Just decided to do that, huh?
that's life. I've been there since 1999.
Yeah, I know.
In and out, and it's just everything comes to an end.
Well, that's true. That's true. That's kind of sad, though, because I guess it means, you're not going to be in the movie, probably, right?
No, there won't be any movie, I think.
Oh, there won't be a movie. Yeah, I know. I kind of had doubts, too, Cause,
Yeah, they've been talking about doing a movie for years and years, and since they don't have, they haven't done the movie yet, then, I'm working on my own children's series.
oh, go ahead and talk about that if you want to.
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't.
Not now. It's not by me, though. It's by another person. I'm just an executive producer on it.
I see. I think we were talking about that last time, yeah.
Maybe. And I'm producing a film in Sweden called Men. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
I see.
Might be doing a Grinch production on Broadway or San Diego or something.
Uh-huh. Well, that sounds interesting.
Yep, so a lot of new things coming up for me, and, I don't think there's going to be any more productions, at least.
No, I don't think so either, especially because Julianne is growing up and everything.
Yeah, well, they could use her. I mean,
No. No. I don't think so.
Tiny,
No.
They could use her, but they could not sell her as an 8-year-old or 10-year-old. But they, now Juliana, now Stephanie is a tween, She grows up like everybody do in every town. So, they could if they want to, but I don't think there wouldn't be anything more. So I just decided to say, well, that's it.
Well, I gotta tell you.
Not renewing my contract.
I gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
You are what makes LazyTown worth watching, basically. Okay, and not just do I think that, but so do the fans. I swear,
thank you.
It's true. You're irreplaceable. Okay.
Thank you.
You will always be Robbie Rotten.
So
Well, what?
I think so too.
Oh, aren't you modest? No, it's true, and I also think Juliana's definitive Stephanie too. So
yeah,
of
course.
But the show without you, or even without her, because Magnus was talking about replacing her, and so like forget that.
If he would replace her, the property would go bankrupt the same day.
Yeah, but you too.
So, it's been great. It's been great to participate in this whole adventure. So I answer this very politically president candidate.
Yeah.
But life goes on.
Yeah, well, we can still do one last part, too, these are actually questions that I didn't get to ask you because I thought it would be too much, So,
okay.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Okay, how about, here we go. Just curious, what music did you use for the ringtone on your cell phone, when you had one?
Well, just the irritating Nokia tone.
The irritating Nokia.
Yeah,
How does that go?
The worst ringing tone ever.
How does that go?
Horrible.
I've heard that.
And every time I hear, every time you hear this, you have to answer your phone. Otherwise you become so embarrassed or someone's going to kick your ass because this ringing tone is horrible.
Oh, boy. Do you plan on getting a new one, with a new ringtone or?
Well, I have the Palm Trio phone now, so I have the Palm Trio ringing tone.
Oh, I see.
Which is just like a standard ringing tone. That's it. I hate this, cool ringing tone, music and lion screams and, roaring and...
I see.
Oh, I hate it. But I did one of my last job at LazyTown was to record 9 ringing tones for Robbie, where Robbie Rotten, is asking people, please, to answer the phone.
I wonder how that sounded.
Yeah, me too.
I never got to hear that.
And left the studio.
Okay. When you first decided to become an actor and comedian, what inspired you?
Just the whole, idea of making people laugh.
Yeah, we're very good at that.
Yeah, because, if you think about it, if you think about all the depression in the world, what do you want to become? A comedian. It's, to me, if you think about it, why does people laugh? They laugh of need. People laugh because they need to laugh.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Like the rich people were laughing at the poor people, and the poor people were laughing at the rich people because, they didn't have the money, so they made fun of the, just like we do today. We make fun of royalty. We all want to have a palace.
I was also thought of you as sort of like a bard, like from the old times, You know what a bard is, right?
Bard?
A bard, B-A-R-D.
No, I'm not sure if I know.
Oh well, it's basically it's a multi-talented like actor comedian basically, but it's like very theater oriented. It's an old term.
Breath.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean it's.
There goes those planes again.
I decided when I was in theater school, I decided that I wanted to be able to sing and dance and play instruments and do comedy and do drama, do it all. Multi-skilled. And yes, I am very theatrical oriented. I am. I love theater, standing on stage.
I know.
People, you know, where you can't say cut.
Yeah, I know. It's too bad that the theater is not exactly what it used to be, only in the 1930s, especially in America. If you notice.
Yeah, I come from Europe. Theater in Europe is totally different. Much more experimental than here. Here it's much more commercial. But what I love with American theater is the musicals and all that. That's what I like really much.
I see. Okay, well, were your parents supportive of your choice to go into show business, or did they see something different for your future?
Absolutely. I mean, when I started with the local amateur theater group in Hafnarfjörður, where I was born and raised.
Oh, so that's how you pronounce it.
They drove me down there every day and picked me up after rehearsals. And, they were very supportive. My mom used to make me sandwiches and put it in milk in a bottle in my back and said, good luck. They came on every show and they were proud, tears in their eyes, applauding me through the whole thing. And even still today, every little victory, they send me a gift and, so yeah, I couldn't have asked for more support.
I see.
Any parent, I think. Absolutely.
Well, obviously you were a very versatile actor. What type of character would you most prefer to play in a feature film?
I don't know. There is no particular character. Well, I mean, some character like in Batman, Joker or something like that. Some really strong animated character.
A villain, hopefully, right?
What?
A villain, right?
A villain, of course. I mean, I'm a born villain.
True.
Probably because I'm such a nice person myself.
Yeah, well, I can vouch for that. Anyway, so okay. How about I know your dream is to do Broadway, but would you consider doing like off-Broadway, smaller productions in the New York American Theater?
Yeah, of course.
Uh-huh.
You know, to me, theater is not about the street where the theater is located. It's about the production and, you know, the team that I would work with, and of course the play and the character. You know, it really doesn't matter. The whole Broadway thing is more for the audience than for the actor themselves. Of course, it's an honor thing to be offered to be on Broadway or in any big theater, you know. But, you know, that wouldn't stop me from saying yes if it wasn't on Broadway. But, you know, I wouldn't say that being on Broadway is, you know, it's kind of cliche to say it's my dream. That's one of the things that I would, you know, appreciate doing, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, yeah, Broadway's not what it used to be in America, you know. It's not about...
No, of course not.
It's not about... It's
I
not
mean,
about the art
people
anymore.
are sitting in front of their computers downloading old Broadway shows now.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's still the same feeling to go to a theater as it was 30 years ago. For you as an audience to go there, you know, and the smell, the sweat, smell from the actors.
Yeah.
All the perfume mixed in the auditorium. You know, people eating candy, drinking red wine in the intermission, you know,
candy,
waiting outside, people selling tickets on black market, you know, all that. It's there.
It's
true. Definitely there.
Yeah.
And the risk is the dancer going to fall, or, you know, is the drummer going to kick through his bass drum? What's going to happen tonight? I'm going to witness that. So it is still the same feeling, but, you know, the atmosphere around it is not the same, of course, because, you know, we have new media.
Next question is, what sorts of TV shows did you grow up with as a kid in Iceland, besides, you know, Wile E. Coyote and Looney Tunes and all that?
Well, Soap.
What? Say it again?
The old TV series, Soap. But
oh, I see.
Yeah.
Soap?
Soap, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was one of them, I mean, MASH.
Oh.
Yeah. We had MASH.
Uh-huh.
We had Faulty Towers.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. That's probably one of the best comedy series I've seen ever. I still watch it.
I
John
see.
Cleese is, you know, without a doubt my favorite comedian
Oh,
ever.
really?
Yeah, he is amazing.
I see.
Amazing. And, you know, the whole Monty Python thing, of course, yeah, you know, that's... But at that time in Iceland, when I was growing up, we didn't have, you know, any television during the summer. They turned off the television during the summer.
I didn't know that.
And there was no television on Thursdays.
Oh, really? So there'd be no television today, so...
Yeah, I mean, we had television, of course.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
On Thursdays, there was no television.
I see.
The broadcasters shut it off. And during the summer, for 2 or 3 months, shut off.
Really? Why is that?
Well, it probably because no one was watching television at that time. You know?
I see.
During the summer, everybody was having a summer vacation. No one was watching. You know, let's take a break and you know. And actually, that worked. And when I watched television as a kid, I watched the Muppet Show, of course, every Friday. Yeah, after dinner time, I watched the Muppet Show with Piggy and Kermit. My favorite. Beaker, my favorite animal. So yeah, you know, and Gonzo and his rats. I love them.
Okay. Okay. All right. You first started talking about, you know, the old Latabai, you know, when we first got on this conversation.
Sorry, there's an airplane flying over my nipples.
Would you stop? I can't concentrate when you do that.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay. No, don't stop. Anyway, can you just? I know this is asking to like think way back, but can you describe sort of what was going through your mind at the time you first debuted as Glani Gleiper at the Icelandic theater version of Latabai?
Well, I was really stressed at the time.
Oh.
I didn't really connect with Robbie Rotten at first.
Hmm.
I thought the character was cliche, and I didn't know exactly what direction I was going to take this character.
Hmm.
And the stage version of Robbie is totally different from the TV version of him.
Oh, yeah.
And so, yeah, I had a fantastic director, Siggi Sigurjóns. He was great, and one of our best comedians in Iceland. I was fairly new graduated from a theater school, so I was kind of stressed. This is my first role at the National Theater, and my respect for the National Theater stage probably was overwhelming when we were rehearsing. So, it was strange, but then LazyTown became very popular, and I got more confident in my role, and Robbie started to develop.
Mm-hmm. That's when you had to learn
what you have seen on TV now, and he became very popular, and when your character becomes more popular, you get more confidence. So what was going through my mind, just surviving, hoping that I was doing the right thing, because, it's not like jumping into a character that is very well known from theater history, like Cyrano de Bergerac, or someone that has been played by other actors before. It was creating this new character. So yeah, it was very exciting, and I loved doing it.
Yeah, well, I thought you were more scarier as Glani than Robbie. Is you're not laughing very much with Glani.
Yeah, he was much scarier. Yes, he was.
Yeah, especially when you're growling and stuff.
We decided to soften him up a little bit and make him more like Wile E. Coyote, make him more like vulnerable man who wanted to be a criminal but just couldn't. Stupid. I mean, all criminals are stupid. Anyway.
That was pretty interesting. Okay, so it is well known that you do not enjoy sports per se, but do you do any exercise workouts to keep in shape?
Sorry, the airplane is here. So yeah, I don't like sports. No.
Yeah, I know.
Not anymore.
Yeah. No, I mean, do you do any workouts to keep in shape? Besides going from airport to airport.
Well, yeah, I did. I used to do that a lot. When you work in a theater and working in, such thing, you have to.
Yeah, I know. That's
you
true.
You have to do it. Otherwise, you would drop dead from 16 hours shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I did. I did. But not like a maniac.
No, not like, never mind.
Oh, yeah, not like the blue jumping kangaroo. Never. No, I mean, it's you can do too much of everything. You have to be,
Balance.
Balanced, exactly. But I was a football referee for a few years. I saw a lot of disgusting things going on in sports.
Oh boy.
And I would never encourage any individual to join any sports team.
It's kind of like warfare.
I wouldn't say no to it either. I mean, it has to be, I think sports have absolutely no educational value whatsoever.
I agree.
Yeah.
No, I really do.
Whatsoever. I think if you want to join sports group and be in sports, fine.
Mhm. It's a decision. Yeah.
Who? Hey, neighbor. My neighbor's dog.
Oh, I see.
He's curious. Sorry.
That's okay. Who does the LazyTown genie in the second season?
Arnason.
Oh boy.
He is one of our best comedians.
Wait.
It's basically O.
Yeah.
R.
R. Wait.
Means eagle. And he is a part of kind of the Icelandic Monty Python group.
I see. That's interesting.
He's a great guy. He's a very good guy. He's a typical triple threat himself. He can sing and dance and act and comedy, drama, everything. You know, he's been around for over 20 years in Iceland. He's very good.
Had you ever worked with him before?
Yeah. He was in the first LazyTown theater play where he played the cop called Laila, or, you know, he was a silly cop.
Oh, my. Gee, I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, a silly policeman. Which we were not allowed to use in America because you can't make fun of people in uniforms for some reason. Probably
Really?
because they take care of that themselves.
Yeah. I suppose, yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. What is your favorite Robbie Rotten moment?
Oh. You mean on screen or off screen?
Well,
Well, on screen, probably my, you know, I don't know my favorite Robbie Rotten moment, but my favorite scene is probably from the Haunted Castle.
oh, I didn't see that one yet.
Robbie is trying to convince the kids that he's not scared.
Oh, see, I'm gonna have to go see that one.
Yeah, that's I enjoyed that. But you know, my favorite episodes by far is Robbie Rotten playing the teacher.
Yeah, I know.
Scam. I liked doing that. I really wanted to do more that kind of characters instead of playing Robbie in a vegetable suit. and Trash Trouble.
Another one I didn't see.
I like that episode a lot too.
It's really hard to get a hold of the second season in this country.
Yeah, it's because it's not been distributed in this country.
I know, and also they messed it up with those UK voices, and they're rerunning them to death, basically. They're not really showing the second season.
They're very popular down in Mexico, and especially in the UK. I mean...
Yeah, but they messed them up with all those UK voices for the kids, you know. Anyway.
Siggy is now asking not for candy, but for sweets.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about. And the voice itself, you know. Yeah. Have you ever been, like, injured while performing stunts as Robbie? Because you do a lot of
injured,
physical.
But, you know, sometimes, you know, when you're tired doing all the stunts, jumping from a cherry picker, you know, 10, 15 feet through camera. Yeah, sometimes, you know, but, you know, there were no serious injuries going on while shooting LazyTown. No, not that I know of. I mean, some small injuries, of course.
Yeah.
There were over 100 people working on the set.
I know.
Everything crazy. You have, you know, always something. Little cuts here and there. But no, nothing serious. Getting a little bit ill from the makeup, though.
Oh, really?
I was hospitalized last time I was in Iceland for 12 hours.
Oh, wow. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
There's skin irritation from the makeup because I was wearing it so much. But, you know, that happens. It's
True.
part of this business when you are wearing, you know, a full cover makeup on your face for such a long time. For, you know, your body starts to reject it. So that was a normal thing.
Interesting. Were there any difficulties working with Juliana? You know, child actress. She's a child actress and everything. You know, it's like.
No.
No.
Oh, absolutely never. Totally professional. Unbelievable.
Oh, really?
And I think what helps her is that she's smart. You know, she's a very smart individual. She was working double because she was doing her school at the same time there, and she was never late with her school projects. So in between takes, she was in her room studying for school. Amazing kid, and her mother, Kalua, amazing too. Great assistant to her daughter when they were working, and great mother when they were not working. So yeah, I think LazyTown was very lucky to get Juliana on board.
Yeah, she has a little Broadway background herself too.
Yeah, you know, but this was really her first professional work.
Yeah, I
where
know.
You have to be from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock in the afternoon working. And that's very hard for, I sometimes questioned myself, if we were, pushing her too far. But you could never feel that. Not with her. She enjoyed it. And because she enjoyed it, everybody enjoyed working with her.
Wow, that sounds good. Do you have any kind of close working relationship with Gumi, Goodman, or Thor?
Oh, Gumi is great. Gumi is the man who co-created the whole town.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't credited for it, but
Nice.
if it wouldn't have been for Gumi, the LazyTown characters would never have been who they were. And Gumi was the one who supervised all the puppets, building and creation of the puppets.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, he's the man behind that whole thing. And more talented puppet builder, operator,
Yeah.
it's hard to find.
He made puppets out of all the characters and called it the Wit puppets. A lot of people don't know what that was about, though.
Yeah, but they don't need to. But the only thing they need to know is that Gum is the man behind the whole idea.
That's why I get pissed off when they talk about replacing the voice of Ziggy, in the UK like that for the second season.
But that's the voice,
But that's important.
Part of it.
Yes, it is.
If they would have done a voiceover on me in Britain, I wouldn't care.
I would. Have you heard of the Imagine Peace laser light tower located in Iceland?
The laser tower?
Yeah, it's a peace tower. It's dedicated to John Lennon.
Oh, it's not there anymore.
It's not there anymore.
I don't think
Yes,
so.
it is.
I think they took it down. It was just
They took it down.
supposed to be there for a certain period of time, and then that was it. Yeah, I heard about it. I saw it on television. Everything that indicates peace, everything that represents peace, and it's fantastic.
Oh,
And, I'm very glad that Yoko Ono is still doing that even after John Lennon died. Because she is listened to. She has people with her.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't know
I
they
think
took it
people
down.
should listen to songs like Imagine today.
Well, what's your favorite John Lennon song?
Imagine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hands down, not Revolution or anything?
No, Imagine, by far. I'm not that much Beatles fan, I mean, I know it's all very romantic,
Well,
little group from Liverpool.
Well, to each his own,
They were famous when my father was growing up, and we there's a song here and there that I really like, but they're of course unbelievable. They changed the history of music, but,
Yeah, well,
it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm a general Beatles fan.
No.
But I like some of her songs,
Uh-huh. Oh, I tell you, I'm not a Beatle fan either. In fact, I'm not a fan of anything. But I just appreciate, good stuff and good art and stuff like that, And I wasn't even born when the Beatles were popular, so, there goes those planes again. Ah, there they go. Okay. I was born 1985, so I really wasn't around when the Beatles were around. But I know I have a sense of history about it, So, anyway, okay, I have only 4 more questions. Stand-up comics are everywhere these days. Will you be creeping into that field as well?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe not. I think a stand-up comedian goes on stage when he has something to say.
Right. You have a lot of stuff to say.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot to say, but
Yeah.
not maybe necessarily in front of people. But yeah, I think that, probably one day I might go on stage and talk about my experience with puppets. No, I mean, yeah, I think that would be something to think about. But I enjoy watching good stand-up comedians as much as I hate watching terrible stand-up comedians.
Yeah, well, I enjoy watching the crappy stand-up comedians myself. They're just some of them are so not funny that they're funny. I like George Carlin though, and Richard Pryor and.
I like stand-up comedians like Robin Williams.
Oh, you like Robin Williams? Yeah, he's good.
Oh yeah, I mean, who doesn't?
Robin Williams.
Fantastic, that man. He's a genius.
That's true.
He's a genius.
Especially in his early days.
Yeah, Seinfeld. I mean, there are a lot of good stand-up comedians out there.
That's true.
One of my favorites, though, was Victor Borge.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Silly.
Okay.
Playing piano, different. If you look at the floor today, all the stand-up comedians are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Exactly the same thing. Except for the, what do you call them? Ventriloquists.
Ventriloquists.
That are becoming very popular right now, like Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
Jeff Dunham is fantastic. Ventriloquist, you can go online and you can see Ahmed, the dead terrorist.
Okay.
And
this must be underground or something.
On a stick.
It's got
Peanut is fantastic. One of my favorite things on YouTube.
I see.
Jeff Dunham.
Speaking of YouTube, that's exactly where you can find Reykjavik. It's on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just type in your full name. It should show up.
Okay.
With a slideshow.
But did you know that over 3 million people have watched Rotten Beard song, the pirate song, on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's popular.
It's unbelievable.
What?
That's twice San Diego.
I don't know. You mentioned about working in the film television production industry. What is the name of your company that would be involved?
Oh, High Risk Productions.
I see.
High Risk Productions.
That's going to fill all the money people with confidence.
Exactly. No, and the reason we decided to use that name is pretty simple.
Of course.
It doesn't need an explanation.
Nope, it doesn't.
Entertainment business is risky.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, yeah. Do you have any pets?
Pets? No.
Yeah?
I've had too many pets.
Oh, you had too many pets. Okay.
And they have all either left me or I have left them.
I see.
Which tells me that I should not have a pet.
I know what you mean. I've had a lot of pets myself. I had a...
Yeah, it's too binding, You can't go anywhere. I mean, I have 2 small children, and I have 4 children now in total. So that's enough. To have a pet like a dog is like having 2 children.
Yeah, 4 children? I thought you only had 3 children.
No, I have a little newborn boy.
Oh, I didn't know that. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, but we're not Catholic.
What's his name?
His name is Thorstein.
Oh.
Thor. T-H-O-R.
Yeah, no.
Like the god, Thor.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay, what, now, here we go. What did you think about Magnus's recent LTP interview?
Magnus's?
Yeah, Magnus's interview that I did.
I haven't read it, I think.
Oh, you haven't read it.
I don't think so. But I'm sure he was great in it.
Well, I'll tell you what he said about you.
Oh.
It's nothing exciting. I asked him what he thought about your interview, and he said that you were your funny, charming self. That's it.
That's the best compliment any person can get, because it's all about being yourself, isn't it?
That's true. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
no, I mean, we're interviewed, a lot, and not me though. I don't give many interviews, but
yeah, I know.
Magnus is interviewed all over the place. But one of the most interesting interviews I've seen with Magnus. Not interview, it's a videotape on nickjr.com.
I think I've seen it probably.
Where you can go and meet the creator of LazyTown.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
That's an interesting piece of video.
You
Especially
don't.
when he talks about how sexy he is on television.
Well,
Very special.
he's not easy to get an interview with at all. But it
Yeah.
finally got up, and you
Well,
should really read it.
if you give an interview, give an interview. If you appear in a television series,
Mhm.
it's part of your job, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I did ask some nasty questions on Mac News, though.
Well, you know.
There's even a bit in there. You didn't read it. I'll have to send it to you, won't I?
Yep.
Well, I guess I'm out of questions.
Okay.
But you know, it's really a pleasure to talk to you again.
You too.
All right. Thanks
Yeah.
for the interview.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet
How do
you
you
too.
do? How do you do?
How do you do?
And what's your name again?
Yeah, don't mind your Grinch claw.
Yeah.
What?
What is your name
What,
again?
you don't know my name?
No, you look familiar.
Yeah, you smell familiar.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
It's that Grinch smell, that's what it is.
Oh, the Grinch.
Yeah. Oh, the Grinch, right? It's a new perfume.
Okay.
We're putting it out next week.
I see, I didn't know
Well, you
that.
might be able to buy some in the lobby on your way out.
Yeah, well, it's definitely green, yeah.
Oh, the Grinch. It's really smells good.
Yeah.
If you like Grinch smell.
Yeah.
And it's really nice to meet you. What is your name again?
Well,
Okay. It's nice to meet you. I'm so glad to meet you. Do you have any brothers and sisters? Like, you're laughing, I'm not gonna laugh. You're gonna drown me out if you keep laughing. You won't hear what the hell I'm saying.
no, I'll hear what you're saying. Don't worry, I won't be that bad. I'll cover my mouth and I'll go like this.
And then I'll say, why are you covering your mouth?
So that the microphone picks you up.
I see.
You didn't know I was bugged, did you? You know what a bug is? You don't have to get that close.
That's a Grinch laugh.
It hurts everything in the room. You know what a bug is?
What's that?
A bug.
What's that?
A bug is a recording device that you can't detect.
What's that?
Yeah, well, you can't find it. You don't know where it is, do you?
That's pretty fan of yours. Thanks.
All right, we're going to sign off now.
Okay, I'll see you at the show.
Okay, see ya.
So where are you traveling from? Long?
No.
Traveling from. Oh, no, just tap
live
Beaver
here?
right down the way, yeah.
Broadway.
Uh-huh.
You just live right here.
Yes, right here, yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Well, we're leaving tomorrow for Houston. All the way to Houston, Texas. Then we go, well, you have an orange chair on your hand, right?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
We travel to Houston tomorrow, and then she wanted to do it a quick interview.
Just a quick interview, yeah.
Yeah, we can do a quick one.
Yeah. Where do you want to do that?
After you do this.
After you do this stuff, yeah.
Yeah, no, then let's do it right now. Yeah,
right now?
because I have to run out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
well,
okay.
here we go. Thank you. All right.
Run out.
Okay, all right.
Our guys too.
Okay, here we go. All right. Have you seen the cartoon with Boris Karloff of How the Grinch Stole Christmas? What did you think of Mr. Karloff's performance?
I have seen it.
Yeah.
I loved it. And I use a lot from that
I noticed.
cartoon. Yeah, I do use a lot from it.
Okay. How would you compare the Grinch costume with the Robbie Rotten costume? Is one more difficult to get into than the other?
This one is a little more uncomfortable. Because all the police do.
Yeah, really?
We were having too much fun watching it.
I think so, yeah. I don't know. Something
This was
happened
the
to
Grinch.
Do you think? I know.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever do Robbie Rotten again if offered a movie part and enough money, say?
No,
No.
I'm done with Robbie.
Oh.
Now let's all move. Let's all move forward,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
What do you
there we
think?
go.
What do you?
Another bad guy right there. Yeah.
What do you? What? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
let's do our romping face, right? There we go.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay. What do you? What do you think of Arizona, and have you had a chance to see any of the scenery out here?
Yeah, love Arizona. Went to the desert the other day. Fabulous. To a place called Roadrunner. It's like a restaurant. Yeah, I love it.
Okay. Did you see any of the scenic places in California, such as Joshua Tree National Park?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you've been to Joshua?
Oh, yeah. I've been to Joshua Park. Just a tree. Yeah, many times. Yeah.
Okay, before I continue, I just want to give you this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a present.
Present for me?
Yes, it is.
Oh, bad candy.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was great.
Not done yet here. A few more questions. A few more questions.
Okay,
Are there any places in America that remind you of Iceland?
No.
Okay. If you hadn't been a success in the actor community, what other profession would you have chosen?
A pilot.
Okay. What do you usually do at the airport when you're waiting for a flight?
Watch the airplanes.
Did you know that guys who wear big wristwatches are usually airplane pilots?
Yeah.
Do you think the Icelandic volcanic ash that fell over Europe caused a bad attitude toward Iceland?
No. Absolutely not.
All right. Will you be doing the Grinch tour perennially from now on? Perennially.
I don't have a clue.
Okay, all right. Are you allergic to any kind of flowers?
No.
No, okay. Is the Grinch another aspect of your personality, or is it just a part that you're playing?
It's me.
And
it's all of us, right?
Okay, there's just a couple more. Based on your research of candy, do you have a favorite bad candy, like the really worst?
Well, I have to taste this one before I can answer that question.
It's boogers, by the way. Okay. Okay. Any upcoming movie roles and or voiceover parts that you're considering?
A lot.
Oh, really?
A lot.
Okay.
But we
all right.
can't talk about that.
What's a good name for a purple frog?
Stefan Karl.
All right. Okay, you got it.
Come on, guys. We're going to see you later, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No
Thanks so
pictures.
much. Thanks so much.
Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're hard fiddle-dee-dee. Being a pirate is a right-to-be. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate. We got us a map to lead us to a hidden box that's all locked up with locks and buried deep away. We'll dig up the box. We know it's full of precious booty. Bust open the locks, and then we'll say hooray! You want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Ahoy in the blast. Dinky, dinky, fast. And the black flag at the end of the mast. You are a pirate. We're sailing away. Adventure waits on every shore. We set sail and explore. And Ren and Jim all day. We float in our boat until it's time to drop the anchor. Then hang up our coats until we sail again. Below. You are a pirate. You are a pirate.
Here's the friend I never had. He's so good at being bad. That's my little doggy dude. And these are all the shoes he chewed. He goes walking down the street, biting everyone he meets. Bark and snap and sniff and scratch, show some teeth and then attack. I love my purple ball of fluff. I'll flip a switch and turn him off. Yep, turn on. He loves to howl. Oh, what a growl. Just watch him play and chase those annoying brats away. What? Things that glisten in the sun, they make all the children run. He's the toughest little cur, a fighting fleetback full of fur. I'll get rid of Spartus, but me and my canine bat. With my plan that's so darn clever, I'll make him leave town forever. I love my little robot hound. He's the meanest mutt around. He loves to howl. Oh, what a growl. Just watch him play and chase those annoying brats away. One more time. He loves to howl. Oh, what a growl. Just watch him play and chase those annoying brats away. If you wanna be a lazy scout, you gotta loaf around with your hands in your pockets and your eyes on the ground. Be slow and sluggish and slovenly and sleepy. Being ready isn't good. In fact, it's just creepy. Get lazy, get lazy. Everybody gotta get lazy. Get lazy, get lazy. Lazy scouts. Get lazy, get lazy. Everybody gotta get lazy. Get lazy, you get lazy. Lazy scouts. We'll walk up a mountain, we'll go camping, and always stay outdoors.
Really?
Gotcha! Lazy, get lazy. Everybody gotta get lazy. Get lazy, get lazy. Everybody! Everybody gotta get lazy. Get lazy. Get lazy, lazy scouts. One more time, lazy scouts. Creamy. I'm the master of disguise. I can vanish from your eyes. I can be in different places with my many funny faces in disguise. Sometimes it's so nifty when I'm really shifty in disguise. It's disguise time. It's so easy to deceive you with my sneaky little tricks and to make you believe it's character that I pick. Hey, when you look for me, I'm gone in front of your eyes. People call me the master of disguise. I'm as sneaky as can be. No one's sneakier than me. I can get so sly and loathing when I dress in other clothing in disguise. You walk right by me, not knowing that I'm slimy. A scary dinosaur with a loud, ferocious roar. I'm so bad, but I'm so tricky, even so sneaky. When you look for me, I'm gone in front of your eyes. People call me the master of disguise. Ha ha ha! I'm the master of disguise. I'm so good. I'm so good. But a good disguise isn't always enough to get Spartacus. They want me to be nice. They want me to be good. But I'm a simple rotten guy who's just misunderstood. They say that I should change and wear a perky smile. But smiling makes my face hurt and happiness is vile. They want me to give up the only life I've ever had. But it's so good to be bad. It's good to be bad. It's great to be a crook. It's nice to be a villain like you read about in books. It's swell to be nasty. It's keen to be so mean. Yes, I'm an extraordinary nastiness machine. It's good to be bad. They think I should be friends with everyone in town. But I'll never stop trying to get rid of Sporta Clown. To be an evil Betty is a thrill, and let me add, it's so good to be bad. It's good to be bad. It's great to be a crook. It's nice to be a villain like you read about in books. It's swell to be nasty. It's keen to be so mean. Yes, I'm an extraordinary nastiness machine. It's good to be bad. It's great to be a crook. It's nice to be a villain like you read about in books. It's swell to be nasty. It's keen to be so mean. Yes, I'm an extraordinary nastiness machine. It's good to be bad. Wow, I feel bad.
Glærbrót út mark, ösku bakki sem koldist og vart. Stubbar út og spett, stutt og lag og þétt. Hei þið, hafið ykkur burt, við erum Glaumbæjargengið. Bjöllu at, bölv og ragl og más, brotin rúða og stunginu blás. Á göngustígum sprengt, spari bautum rekt. Hei þú, forlagjandinn, við erum Glaumbæjargengið. Gengi sem aldrei fer í baðið erum Glaumbæjargengið. Heilagt bær, nú tróðum við hérlega tær.
Við erum Glaumbæjargengið.
Glaumbæjargengið. Glaumbæjargengið. Glaumbæjargengið. Eitthvað þarf að brjóta af sér, sjáum við það. Við erum Glaumbæjargengið. Glaumbæjargengið. Allt farið úr görðunum. Núna stelli ég mér bara í gerfið þess Rikka Ríka og plataðu ennþá meira. Ég læt jafnvel kjósa mig bæjarstjóra. En fyrst verð ég að hjálpa þeim, eða þykjast hjálpa þeim. Já, það má ekki gleyma Rikka Ríka. Jæja, við verðum að hjálpast að. Hann dói dós, vinur minn, getur selt ykkur ávexti og grænmeti úr dós á kostnaðarverði og þannig getum við hjálpast að. Lífið svo létt og allt svo einfalt, allt svo fellt og slétt. Svo bjart og brosið ef allir hjálpast að, þá verður lífið allt svo létt. Það svo enga kvíða, allt í góðum gír, enginn við þér baki snýr. Það reyndar rétt, ef einhver bói sett á bæjarlífið blett. Við vitum samt að bara ef allir hjálpast að, þá verður lífið allt svo létt. Og nú syngið þið eftir mér, Rikki hann bestur. Rikki hann bestur. Rikki hann bestur. Rikki hann bestur. Já, ef því upp flett í orðabókum hvað sé rátt og rétt, ritað þar að bara ef allir hjálpast að, þá verður lífið allt svo létt. Og allir saman nú, það svo enga kvíða, allt í góðum gír, enginn við þér baki snýr. Það ritað rétt, ef einhver bói sett á bæjarlífið blett. Við vitum samt að bara ef allir hjálpast að, þá verður lífið allt svo létt. Og allir að taka undir, Rikki hann bestur. Rikki hann bestur. Já, já, Rikki hann bestur. 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 Rikki hann bestur.
Welcome, everybody. Step right up and join us at the circus. There's a lot to do and see you've never seen before. Everyone is welcome at the circus. Get ready for the show. Ha! Oh, the clowns! Everything's amazing at the circus. Stupendous, extraordinary, astonishing show. Ladies and gentlemen, the dancing zebra and the wild lion.
Danger and adventure at the circus.
A zebra, even a lion.
Have they had their lunch? Step right up and join us at the circus. Time to start the show.
Genie in all eternity. I can make your nose grow big or turn into a tree. Tell me all your wishes, I make dreams come true.
I want a car, I want a cake, there's a gold and a plane, I want a...
I'll only give you 3, so come on, follow me. I'm the greatest genie, and I am here for you. If you have big dreams, I'll make them all come true. Do you smell the flowers?
No.
Can you feel the sun?
I don't care, just help me to ruin all their fun.
I am the great genie of everlasting eternity.
Yes!
Your dreams will come true.
Finally!
I'm the greatest genie, and I am here for you.
Forget all that! Just do your thing so I can rule in LazyTown. Rule in LazyTown. If you wanna be a dancer, then I can give you the answer. You got to swing, you gotta sway, then everything's gonna be okay. Ole!
I wanna dance.
Chigalola!
Dance.
I can move from left to right. Go slow or faster than light. Just see. Everything is gonna be okay. Ole!
I wanna dance. Dance. I'm ready to take a chance. All I wanna do is dance. Let's go. Woo! Woo! Come on.
It's great to be me. It's awesome to be the mayor. Ho, ho, ho. And you can see why. Oh my, it's fun to be the mayor. I make new rules and they obey. They
love to boss them all around. I took a new name. That's how I became the mayor. I'm the mayor. A little disguise. Surprise! And now I'm the mayor. I pick apples and stop them flat. I throw away their balls and bats. They must eat sweet, sticky treats till their tummies ache, and I make them start all over again. It's great to be me. It's awesome to be the mayor. I'm sure you'd agree. Indubitably, it's fun to be the mayor.
og spana okkar ég í súpu sauð og gullfiskunum ég smurðan á brauð og kattaskarni ljúfa skar ég á háls. Þá tók hún múttar til máls.
Hvað sagði hún þá?
Hún sagði góðan veðurdag. Þú verður fag, þar sem að neyðin þér verður í hag. Þú verður tannlæknir, því þér lagið að láta aðra þjást. Þú verður tannlæknir, og lífið greiði þér fyrir að þjást. Þitt skapverki hæfir að helpu, í kennslu þú yrðir vart þess. Þú verður tannlæknir, og algjört success.
Hann skandal þessi skaðræðisperri. Skrýpið andar þessu gasi, oi bara. Hann tannlæknir, þeir gerast nú varla verri. Þeir hleypir saklust upp í kjaftin á sér. Æði sá,
Nú það?
Ég finn til.
Jæja, ekki draugsklentum kjaftin, ég kem. Ríf úr þér tennurnar. Já, og ég finn mig í fæinu því. Gerið þið tanngarðin, og ég fæ kikk út úr kvöldin og pína. Ég tek þinn jakslúta toga, því tveimir sem væru því viti sem loga. Halleluja, og þó að kúnin sé ekki hress. Ég veit hann hörpu sín á háu skýi, og til mamma starta mér. Því ég tannlæknir á George Sebs. Segðu 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 svo spýta. Ef að leti skápinn vera vilt, þú hlusta skatt á mig. Með hendur í vössum og svo hanga fram á við. Já, sljór og slappur, já, slepptu því að pæla. Á allt viðbúin bull, í raun það bara þvæla. Já, latur og já, latur, rosalega hrikalega latur. Já, latur og já, latur, verum laut. Já, latur og já, latur, rosalega hrikalega latur. Já, latur og já, latur, verum laut.
Í fjallgöngu förum í tjaldi, sofum og slökum aldrei á.
Í alvöru? Náðu þér! Latur og já, latur, rosalega hrikalega latur. Já, latur og já, latur, allir saman. Rosalega hrikalega latur. Já, latur og já, latur, verum laut. Allir nú, verum laut.
Sem ég veit, versti þrjótur sem ég leit, því hann þekktur fyrir bellibrögð og fúlmennsku og afbrot ægileg. Þorparinn hann glanni glæpur, það einmitt ég.
En nú ég ríki, í rétti gerfi brosin í þér. Eftir ljúfu fasi líki og get logi hverju sem Hress og léttur vil ég leysa vanda hvers manns. Ljúfur kátur vinn ég traust með glans.
Hann hugsar aðeins á einn veg, því hann illmenni, hann glanni glæpur, það einmitt ég. Ríki og vil reyna liðsina þér. Skurkurinn, hann glanni glæpur, það einmitt ég. Ríki og vil reynast vinur í raun. Jæman elti mig í taumi, hleyp ekki treg. Hér Ríki, hér ég, hér ég.
Og ég.
Hér ég.
flottur bær fyrir mig.
Einu sinni var ég alveg rosalega mjór og þokkalega kraftlaus. Svo fór ég að rækta garðinn minn og borða grænmeti og holla mat og havragraut. Þá var ég alveg rosalega sterkur.
Hlæjum að hættunum, höldum á mið, röplum og rænum. Har, har, finnum ræningjalífið á okkur vel við. Hlæjum að hættunum, höldum á mið, röplum og rænum. Rænum og röplum. Við kíkjum á kort og kannski finnum fjassa fljótt sem læstur með lás og grafum djúpt í jörð. Svo gröfum við glatt, við gull og dýra steina sækjum, lás brjótum við fljótt og fögnum dag og nótt.
Har, har, Billy Go. Lífið það ljúft á sjó, ruplum og rænum.
Upp með akkerið! Har, har, finnum ræningjalífið á okkur vel við. Hlæjum að hættunum, höldum á mið, röplum og rænum. Har, har, tipputidú, við gröfum í íkjá, við gröfum í tón. Fánum það svartan og dráðað hún, röplum og rænum. Við siglum á sjó, því ævintýrin blasast við og sjá, finnum nú strönd og stönsum þar í dag. Fley flýtur af stað, þar til við þurfum að kasta festum í sól, setjumst á að, en siglum brátt á ný. Höldum á sjó. Ég vil nefna og áfram og Ég slæður slúður, beri slúra helling hvort ég geri verða frétta fyrstur, allt ég frétta fyrstur, liggur fleri. Ég svona slúður, beri, ég ægir glugga gægir allan daginn, út bæinn fyrstur. En með fréttirnar þeir mínu skára á númer 15, næstum allt sem gat skremt og bladrað því sem bladrað tekur, bladrað því sem fölgnu vegur nín á númer 15. Leikur neyðar og skur upp og reikur, pústar út annar rörið, allt rústað, magnast fjörið, heila draslið á með tölu, heima bíla, parta, söl í risið, Jóhann Rósmundur sem ráðskonuna kjósendur í blokk á móti bílan, frímann hjá honum, ég hlera síman, ef hann skíleikir í skjótið, skrúa fyrir hann í nótt og böl og bannmann hínir, greppan bankinn, hyrðir fína, jeppan bak við okkur bíl, hún totta brínin heldur við hann, dotter totta gerðist hvítur, lóð ég tókað upp á viti, jóðadónin væri að daðra bítir, hann var gladra út í eitt og kallinn hennar spáði spilin, sprungi bladra og löngu skilin, aldrei aftur heitum gleri, af því ég slúður beri. Sögusmettum þá sem áfengi sér skvettað var og segi alltaf léttar hlusti helst í fréttum nú Halli ansið þéttur þú í það dettur hér ég næmi betur niður á þér næst ég bend á húsi hjá þér kemur sjálfsög ganga frá þér allir munu á þeim stara þau börnin við þurfara umfram alltaf sérfur kjaftur eins og þessi fyrirnir aftur sem að með pakk í tói endar pottetinn af vogi ægir versti brúður mamma ekkert núður ég í hár og húður borin slúður berið það sem ægir ekki gerir pappi greið í plati hárið það sér allt í plata höfði hans gerfi kolla sem að valla viltan kolla út gluggan kalla krakka pappi við slalla hér á móti búa mund og baldur menna nálgast sexur soldur skáhaldinu skrána gattum skráar gattir gá ég gat og sá og í það ráði gat ég ég var í námunda baldur byrtist hjámunda í kóla konu ámunda sem býr við hliðin ámunda þeir báðir eru klámundar Njóstnað hefum heiminn hálfan helgi nema mig sjálfan nú orðið næturlægi njóstnað ég drenginn ægi því ég kosti fjári feiki fjandan ég sé ekki nauti komin í eigin kopp og kannin ef ég segi stoppið ekki skulið orðið trúa af því að ég að ljúga ef ég sögu læðir ljóta lát sem myndum þjótt en allir átt frá fyrsta degi öllu trúa sem ég segi lungur loftus hafna mér ég lofti þarf að safna mér jú áður en ég kafna hér loks fagnaður mér lúður ég fagnaður Ég slæpur slúður Svein að skora, reyna að skora mark Svein að skora, reyna að skora mark Þeir sem þóla svolítið spart Þeir sem þóra munu skora mark Þetta snýst að þóra, að þruma bolta og skora Og það venjan vorar, bara vinda sér og völlin skora Gefðu út að kant, gefðu strax út á kant inn í teginn, gefðu út að kant, gefðu strax út á kant Vinstra meginn, gefðu út að kant Gefðu boltan á mig, honum smeginn, gefðu út að kant Gefðu boltan á mig Hey, Svein að skora, reyna að skora mark Hey, Svein að skora, reyna að skora mark Þeir sem þóla svolítið spart munu skora mark Ísbakdómarinn flautar fyrir munni sér tautar Gjaldi fá nokkrir flautar þeir fjúka á braut, já flautar þeir flautar Gefðu á mig, gefðu boltan á mig beint á, stráki snjalla gefðu á mig, gefðu boltan á mig Jalla skalla gefðu á mig, gefðu boltan á mig Undan vallar, gefðu ekki á mig, gefðu boltan á mig Var fyrir mjaski, hattur allur í maski En þótti næpi og öskri, rísum allir upp röskri Við erum fast, undrað á mig, dauðafæri ég Alveg sjúkut undrað á mig, dauðafæri ég Skotin mjúku skjóttu á mig, í skuggu færi ég upp í stúku Skjóttu á mig, í skuggu færi ég skugga mig Svein að skora Svein að skora mark Þeir sem þóra Þóla svolítið spart Þeir sem þóra munu skora mark munu skora mark. Fara skal fetið, en fljótast að þið getið og neglið tuðrun í netið, nælum í meti, heimsmeti set. Gefðu á mig, hefðu boltan á mig, ho-ho, það nú æri, gefi á þig, gefðu boltan á þig, ok, hættu skæri, gefi á þig, gefðu boltan á þig, ho-ho, dauða færi, gefi á þig, gefðu boltan á þig. Við skorum maður. Ég sá hann lása löggu á lappinn niður í bæ. Þar glottandi hann gekk að mér og glaður sagði hæ. Ég hrökk í krút varð hljóður því hrifning mín var slík. Hann líklega ein léttlindasta löggi Reykjavík. Grettir og gefur mér langt nef, það ljótasta og lengsta nef sem lengi séð ég hef. Svo tekur hann þig höndum, af hverjir ekki víst, en honum finnst það fyndnara en fæst með orðum lýst. Á frívaktinni flissar, á förnum veginn hlær. Hann hristist átt af hlátri, þeir halda að hann sé æt. Hann djókar allan daginn, það dæmalaust met. Hann handtók eitt sinn handsóttu og hló þar til hann grét. Við tjörnin oftan tillir sér trafíkin dauð. Þar glápir hann á góðborgar að gefa braut. Og hristist svo af hlátri að hvergi verður stætt. Af göflunum loks gengur og getur ekki hætt. Það heyrst hefur að heilnefnt sé að hlæja svoðið vilt. Það lengi jafnvel lífið ef lundernið mist. Og sálóttest sannarlega síðast allra hló. Því Lási hann varð 100 ár og hló þar til hann dó.
Búið og í rusli. Algjör kleppur, engin sleppur nema leppurinn. Nú allir hrópa upp til hópa. Hvar svika lappur?
Á haust, í haustnum fraust, í skúrk sem kaus skrúfalaus.
Hvar innistæðan mín? Verður minn og minnistæðan mín. Ekki hræða, að græða, alltaf innistæðan mín.
Mín, já mín, amma mín, Oh, take it away. Í vandar hér, nýtum þjóð, til fjandans fer, þrýti lóð, ég á kleppi og koma núna yrkvitaðslóð.
Hatt á bömmer, affi skömmer, skýtt hjá ömmer, 100 grömmer, hún hjá mömmer, dömmer, bílarömmer.
Að fýrum sem að aka á hemmer.
Með grönnum sínum, af skömmum sínum, af ömmum sínum flest. Innan styrtu, vatn, hittu, skömm og sísta best.
Hey, amma, segðu hann sögu.
Ég vil hitt söguna rauðkræftu.
Það sagan litlu stelpuna sem fór að heimsækja ömmu sína út í skóg og hætti björgúlfi sem var búin að éta ömmuna og át svo rauðkræftu í bónus og banka innistæður forra þjóðarinnar eftir að gekk síðan nett látuskast og hló alla leiðin í banka. Jó, nei, ég hef ekki heilt hana.
Ríkir spubbar, ríkir lubbar, síkja stubbar, gulir gubbar, sumir sleppar, heilir hleppar, sama skreppar.
Sumir missa hús.
Held ég heim á leið eftir heilan vetur í útlöndum þá við mér blasir breið borgin sem sefur hjá Esju hverja nótt á ljósinu Laugaveg lítil bláman á sundunum þá verð ég aftur ég og í öskjufli finn ég að vorið kem fljótt. Því ég á heima í Reykjavík, já hún borgin mín. Hún skapandi, ung og afturrík, en best við böndin sín. Og byrðin á þér, að fann fögin í framtíðin hér. Já, hérna allt hægt, því hérna efni viðurinn sem getur garðinn frægt. Úr Gróttu stysta leiðin út í Kerr. Hér andinn yfir